Hello all, I'm Tmzoids, and as you can see, there's no intro today. I'll be talking about that in a little bit. But first things first, I want to just clear out the title right away. It says big announcement, so I guess we'll just start with that right off the bat. As of recently, I have become partnership with TGN, which is a network on YouTube. It's got many people within this network in their partnership. Some of the people that you may know is Stonewall008 or Tmzoids.net is actually also a partnership with this partnership. And before you guys start freaking out, he's sold out. I can't believe it. His videos are changing. It's all over. What's going on? Oh my God. He's just too big for us now. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. Um, I am partnered, and really nothing's going to change ultimately when it comes to videos and what I do for content on this channel. They don't control the content. I'm not told to do any content of any sort. I don't have mandatory videos that I need to put out. Nothing of that sort. There's nothing I have to promote. There's nothing I have to do during the video. Nothing of that sort. Some things that may change is the intro, which is a perfect time to talk about the intro now. There's no intro to this video right now because I have to watch my copyright claims. They do have a database within their partnership. I'm still working through that. We're working through a little few things. I'll be on their dashboard. I can post videos and look through videos there, have analysis to pick out thumbnails and whatnot for my videos. But yes, I didn't do an intro because a lot of my other intros are music that get picked up through the YouTube audio detection. And they put up a copyright claim, and you either have to fight against it or acknowledge it. And you get too many claims that can hurt my partnership in the future, and it also ultimately can hurt my channel in the future because if you get too many claims or you're going into the legal stuff, I don't have any money to get sued. No money at all to get sued. So I don't want it to get sued, and I don't want anything to affect my partnership in the future. So there is no video with the intro right now, but like I said, I do have access to a database now of music, and which is nice. I can use that video music in my videos without punishment or copyright claims. So there may be a different change up in music. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, I'm still working through a few notches, but that is the big announcement. I am partnered. Nothing's going to change League of Legends wise or content wise what I post on the channel or what I do for the channel. That being said, though, what the ultimate difference will be that I will have ads on my channel. And I know most of you use ad blocker. And this is where I'm going to give you that generic speech of how I'm going to beg you not to use ad blocker just for me because I'm a cool guy. No. But yes, I know a lot of you use ad blocker. I know ads are annoying. You use it for YouTube so you can listen to your music, or you do it for your popular channels so you don't have to listen to ads. A lot of you use it for Twitch when you guys stream, which is another thing, which is understandable. You don't want to see 15 ads ran by somebody, even though you're subbed and all that jazz. I get it, I get it. But I do, if you could, just, it may be a little banner in front of the video. It may be an ad before this video. Whatever the case may be, I would appreciate it if you could turn off ad blocker. It's a small revenue to me, and it also helps TGN out ultimately because of our partnership now. But I would appreciate it. That's all I'm really going to say for that. But I want to take the rest of this video really to talk about different things and what I wanted to see in the future from this channel. I'm still going to be posting out videos every Sunday, League of Legends content created, or other stuff, I think, in the future. When I mean other stuff, I may do a Q&A video about myself. I may do a few different things. I still want to do a Zoids video up there. I know you always see them in my video, and some of you don't watch my stream, so I may talk about one of those Zoids and bring it down and talk about it for a couple minutes, and you'll be like, oh my god, really? Again? Him and his toys. They're not toys. God, why? Why? They're not toys. Don't do that to me. But no, that I want to do, and I also want to reach out and I want to do videos with people. I do have a overlay for interview processes, and I would really like to interview streamers. That's where I want to start. I've contacted a few streamers, and it hasn't been the best. I'll be honest with you. The people I've contacted, some of them were like, "I don't want this on video. I'll do an interview, but why are you doing it?" And I understand I'm not a huge channel. And, I'm not going to get a big publicity, and it's something new I want to try, and I really am actually interested in, and I want to do more of, and I want to explore more and interview more people eventually. So hopefully in the future I can set up interviews and I can talk with people and have all that jazz going on and have that on my channel. So besides the interviews and all that jazz, you may see more in-game content also. I may post a video or two on the PBE about changes or how things work within the PBE and just my thoughts and opinions on things through that way. So you may see more gameplay with League of Legends. There's also a possibility that I can record and play different games and just put them specifically on YouTube comment or YouTube content. So if you'd like to see that or you want a little different and change and just not me sitting here talking about random videos the whole time, I appreciate it one way or another. Like I said, if you want me just to keep talking about, specific League of Legends content or esports content, we can do that. That's completely fine. I'm going to leave it up to you guys and what you want to see. I do, like I said, there are plans that I want to do, and I will do those videos no matter what you guys say. It'd be like, oh god, not the Zoids video, even if we say no. Yes, guys, there are going to be some videos that I'm going to do just because I enjoy them and because I want to do them and just have it out there. So, worst comes to worst, I have it and I can just be like, hey, watch this video. I explain it all about it instead of, every time somebody new comes to my channel on Twitch or whatever the case may be, or somebody's new to the channel, I can go back and be like, hey, watch this Q&A. Hey, watch this video about the Zoids or watch, what's up on my shelf. There you go. I can link it just right to them. Going off that, though, I wanted to talk a little bit about IEM, just keep it more of League of Legends content created ordeal. IEM was a shocker. In a million years, I made an IEM video and I did delete it. So for the few people that did see it and they can't find it, I didn't know what I was talking about at first. I was doing like triple eliminations and I wasn't understanding the bracket process properly, and that was completely my fault. And I was rambling and I didn't have a set sheet up there. A lot of you guys say, oh my god, you talk too long, you need a specific set, you need to edit your videos. I understand that. We're still working at that process too, which I'll leave that towards the end. But yes, I totally messed up on my IEM video. It is on my stream. I did highlight it on my Twitch channel. If you wanted to go check it out on my Twitch channel, it really doesn't make sense. Ultimately, what I had was GE Tigers and SK Gaming going head to head. I think SK took the win over TSM, but SK got upsetted by Flash Wolves, and GE Tigers got upsetted by World Elite, which ultimately World Elite lost to TSM. So this is my official congratulations to TSM. They played well. They prepared for this tournament. They pretty much swept World Elite, which is really surprising. Just all kinds of things are going through my head. I can't believe. I can't believe it. For an international tournament, this was probably one of the best ones and the most suspenseful ones. A lot of people were complaining about the best of ones, which were not big of a problem. I mean, yes, we don't see a lot of international tournaments, but you have to keep in mind when you have a 3-day event, you can't have three tournaments or three games for each team because that would take too long. You also are running other events throughout the day. You have your Counter-Strike ones going on, you have StarCraft going on, you have all these other events going on within IEM, just not League of Legends. So you can't focus all your time, you can't put all your time in to just League of Legends, but I know best of ones are not the best way to really measure a team, and you really don't know how people do in a best of 3 or best of 5 series because people do ultimately better in best of 5 instead of single-handed games, which is understandable. But yes, as some of you know, I'm not the biggest TSM fan, and I'm not a big NA fan ultimately altogether. But congratulations to TSM. We finally took one. We beat World Elite. We beat CJ Entis. TSM has just been on fire right now. Really proud of them. They deserve the praise that they're getting. NA took home the gold, It was really a good job. And now people can get off my back and not say I'm a big TSM hater, even though I use them in a lot of my examples, and I use them in a lot of examples because they've been in the scene, they've been here, they're a known brand, people know what's going on usually with TSM, so that's another reason I use them in a lot of examples. But congratulations. Which leads me to my next topic, and my final topic for this video. I'm going to leave it short. Is the fact that I am rambling a lot and talking a lot in my videos. It's hard to gather my thoughts sometimes, especially I do research. I do research. I don't want to come in here dry, especially if there's something I don't know what to talk about. I did research on my Jazz's video. I did research on the Man Cloud, all before I made the video, and it still came out to be a very long video, and it's sometimes hard to smash that video all together. And a lot of people are like, "Why don't you edit it?" Well, it's not just you edit it and go and call it a day, because you need to talk about sometimes the background is very important when you talk about the team, and how they got to this step in the first place, or how the team runs hand in hand. Because when you talk about elements, you can't just be like, oh, Wicket was kicked off, and Kevin's on, and Kevin's a good top lane. You have to talk about all these elements. You first have to talk about the team and the team dynamic, and talk about the problems, core problems there, and then you have to talk about each individual player and how they play and their different styles, and then you ultimately have to come with analysis and talk about the ultimate outcome. Sorry, not income, outcome of what is going to happen with this change, and if it's a good change or a bad change in your personal opinion, really, ultimately, from your own experience. So there is a lot to talk about. Also, I know, yes, in the beginning of the intros, like I said, it's very choppy. It goes from me playing a music to you see my face for a couple seconds while the music's playing to me start talking. I'm working at the editing video. I know I say this every video, but I'm working at the editing process. I'm working at really fixing up my videos, making them much more clean, so I'm not rambling and ranting a lot. And I hopefully they get better over time. I mean, I'm still new to this. People encourage me to do these videos, and I appreciate the encouragement. I appreciate the support and all this. And all the views that I've gotten on my videos, and the retweets that I've gotten from some of the people, such as Richard Lewis, on my first video about Reddit and how the community works in waves and riots, a reactive company. I never in a million years would have thought I would see 100 views, let alone 10 views on my video. So I do appreciate it. I do appreciate you guys just sitting here listening. You don't even have to watch me move my hands and do all this weird shit in this little box that I have for myself. But I do appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. But that is the big announcement. So just to recap really quickly, I'm now partnered with TGN. There's no changes to the videos. There's no changes to content or anything like that stuff. You may see me there use them. Maybe see my video though used as advertisement or used on their channel to promote their channel and promote their product or any of their third-party product people that they're partnered with. So you don't have to come out and freak out and be like, I saw you on Facebook. They're using your face. Yes, yes, I understand. I read through it. Trust me, contracts are a pain in the butt to read. But ultimately, congratulations again to TSM winning IEM. I mean, I'm shocked. I am shocked and happy all at the same time because NA represent. Even though I'm not the biggest NA fan, and I'm very critical NA. And that is it. Thank you all once again for the support, and I appreciate it. And you all have a great week. Tmzoids out. Bye, guys.